Alright. Here we go. So we'll try this team for a set. See how we do. Didn't we? I think we battled steel types every single game in the lead last set, which is, yeah, because we had 2 Skarmory leads. We had a Magnezone lead and a Alolan Sandslash. And I think an Empoleon. So yeah, I think we battled steel types 5 times and we still went 4-1. That was pretty wild. Alright. Scon. Yeah, another. Yeah, we switch. Yeah. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. I'd obviously see that is not great. I'm gonna undercharge it to get more fun. 4. I guess we'll have to eat an Icy Wind, but alright, so that was a good play not to throw. I guess. Well, actually, why didn't they throw? Because they can't farm me down. That's just a lot. I think it's gonna be double charm. I actually think it's gonna be double charm, but if it's oh, it's not. I was gonna say, if it is double charm and it's Gardevoir, at least we're doing super effective damage to it. Boost. I kind of want to shield, but I also don't want to give him a lot of farm. I think I lose. I mean, my only play maybe is to call an Ominous Wind, but even if it is Ominous Wind, I still lose. Yeah. GG's. Well played, well played. Christian says Empoleon double. Yeah, I thought it was Empoleon double chunk too, but it was not. Alright, good game. Let's move on. Wow, I've played 6 games total today. Every single team, every single lead so far has been a steel lead, which is pretty wild. Good teams, like good teams. Just like every single lead has been a steel type. That's why Escavalier has been pretty good to you, huh? As a lead, yeah. Yeah, maybe that's something we will try. Escavalier. I mean, I'm not gonna use double. Well, would I use double charm for a set? Maybe. I mean, it's just like when I was watching Tyler, he battled like a lot of double steel teams. Now, obviously, if I get hard counted, whatever, who cares? Like, because I'm legend, I don't care. But obviously, that hasn't been the case of what I've been seeing yet. I used this team last time. I used this double charm team last Fantasy Cup was around, and I went very positive. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, Gardevoir could probably farm down some steel types, like, anyway. So, just because of, I mean, how crazy the Shadow Charm damage is, right? Once you acid spray, different if they switch into something like Azure, the charm tier from Wiggly is insane. Yeah. So yeah, it's yeah, I don't doubt it. I mean, the charm damage is definitely wild. And obviously for steel coverage, you have Escavalier. So like, I definitely on paper, I definitely understand the team. I don't know, like maybe it's something we'll try for like a set, maybe this weekend at some point. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow because it's Lucario Day, and then I am actually going back to work tomorrow night. um, so, um, yeah, I got to make up the hours. So I'm gonna. Usually I don't work Saturdays, but I'm going tomorrow because I got to make up the hours. Um, and then yeah, Turtonator is a bit hard, but Gardevoir and Wiggly. Well, Gardevoir and Wiggly are doing neutral damage, so it's honestly not even that bad, right? Gardevoir wins is if you're high rank. Yeah, if I wasn't Legend, I would probably be all for that team and try it out. Um, Alright, well, we haven't had queues yet, but it looks like this one we are actually having some queue times. I mean, we are high up, and there's also Great League available, so it makes sense. Yeah, I know Tyler Boland is hoping to hit Legend in the Fantasy Cup because he hit Legend in the original Fantasy Cup last time, and he really enjoys this spin, and he plays it really well. Right? I don't stand for toxic teams, but this one I can stand for because it has Gardevoir, which is technically spicy. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I have a different approach when it comes to those toxic teams. I don't have a problem with it because at the end of the day, if something works, then people are gonna run it. So I don't have a problem with it. Like I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, and they were toxic. There were literally cards back when I used to play, which was a long time ago. You could literally win on the first turn. Like I think those cards had been banned because there was some crazy combos with it. But yeah, I mean people would run them like before they were banned and everything. I never ran it because it's like it's inconsistent, you know. But that's why people like the bash shoot on Raids Leaf. But again, I feel like those teams are inconsistent. That's why I don't run them, and I don't really enjoy them. But people run what they have to run or what they want to run, and that's totally fine. I'll never think anybody is like a bad player for running a team like that or anything. Like it's totally up to the person what they want to run. All right, Scum. Ooh, okay. Whimsicott, great. Ooh, beautiful lead. I should have switched sooner. Because I'm gonna Shadow Ball. Just in case they want to call the Ominous Wind, because if they call the Ominous Wind, they live it and they get to another one. Obviously, I should have switched a lot sooner, though. They do shield it, that's fine. I don't know who wins CMP, but because they're throwing on CMP, I'm assuming it's them. They do Acid Spray, which is obviously a good play. They know I'm going to shield here. But I'm fine with the Acid Spray because they can't counter me down anyway. But I guess they could farm me down here. But I still make it to the Shadow Ball. Wait, did they throw there? That looked like CMP. It was actually CMP, so that's good for me. I don't get as much fun with Scum, but there's no way they're going to let me farm them down anyway. They'll switch out. Two, three. I think at this point I just go straight Dragon Claw. I know Dragon Claw doesn't knock out, but it still does a lot. And yeah, I mean, yeah, it doesn't knock out, but it doesn't matter that it doesn't knock out, right? So we can throw Dragon Claws here. Giratina! Oh, yes, Tim, what's going on? Tim, did you hit Legend yet, or are you still pushing? Alright, GG's. So, Tim, what we're doing, what's going on, take care. We're actually switching teams each set. So, I actually lost to the... So, I had a 4-1 the first set, which is actually wild because I lost the lead every single time. And I was using Whimsicott in the lead. I'm switching, this is the team I lost to, so I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and try, because I actually thought it was a pretty cool team. Still pushing. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I wish I could put, like, weights in my Pokemon Go character, because it would be funny, because it would look like I'm trying to lift and get muscles. That's true. Currently 29:45, played my first game of the day just now. My first opponent was Rubik's Master. Oh, the runner-up at Worlds, huh? I think he's been the runner-up at a couple regionals as well. Really, really strong player. I battled him in GBL as well. I don't remember if I've beaten him. I think I did beat him once, but I think he also beat me, if I remember correctly. Okay. We have to stay in because the safe swap is... No, Flygon, but... 5, 6... 7, 8, 10, 14. And Flygon, all the attacks are resisted. I mean, all the attacks are resisted here as well, but... See what they throw, yeah. Tempted to go the Brave Bird, but Brave Bird still doesn't KO, so they can get off a Sky Attack and like KO me. Well, maybe after the Steel Wings, Brave Bird would have been fine. Like, they could Brave Bird here. I think this is enough. Yeah, that's probably what they do, but I'm not going to shield it. Yeah. Alright, good play. Ooh. Alright, let's shield this. This is Sand Attack. It's pretty rough. Yeah, it's pretty rough. I wonder if it's the same team. I mean, obviously Sand Attack is different, but... Yeah, maybe I should have played the Scummy Mirror a little bit different, but... I mean, like, here's the thing. Am I really going to catch... Like, I mean, in theory, I could catch Dragon Claw, but why do I want to catch Dragon Claw on my Flygon? Okay. Ooh. We have the Dragon Claw. It should be an... Oh, it's definitely enough. It's definitely enough. Yeah, we're going to be able to take this one. They, I think, tried to catch a Scorching Sands. I didn't know that would do as much to Gabite as it did. But it did a lot to Gabite. And where I was able to farm that. I didn't... Yeah, that was interesting. Obviously, there was sacrifice. Like, I felt like I was in an awkward position there. But we're able to take it. I feel like I should have played the lead the way like they played it. Gabite is squishy and it's shadow on shadow. Yeah. Excuse me. The cough, definitely annoying. Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, you're right, Tim. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't try and catch on Scum. I mean, there was no way, obviously, I was throwing... Like, because, like, I felt like when they had their Flygon onto my Giratina, Was I really going to try and catch onto my fly guy? Like, I don't want to switch into that matchup. I mean, maybe I could have switched immediately, and I outpaced because of mud shot. Maybe that would have been the way to go initially. But when I stayed in too long, I was like, I guess I just have to stay in here. So, yeah, pretty interesting. Very similar team. Gabite is a Pokemon that I wanted to try out last rotation. I wanted to try a Double Dragon team with Shadow Gabite and Shadow Flygon, but I never did. That was the last time Fantasy Cup was around. But no, I think we were fine regardless, because like even if they caught on the Scum, they were gonna catch a Dragon Claw, and it would have KO'd the Scummer, right? And then another Flygon, I would have been able to make it to another one, which probably would have just been the same for the most part. I think. I mean, I know they have Twister on their Gabite, or at least it has access to Twister. I think. If I wasn't leaderboard pushing because I want to beat my best rank I've ever hit before, which is rank 44, I would be using my level 50 Togepi. Togepi or Togetic? Probably Togetic. But yeah, alright, so that's good, obviously, right? So we'll see how the next game goes. Yeah, I feel like Fantasy Cup is probably, like, I feel like if I wasn't Legend, I would probably hit it in Fantasy Cup. I just feel like I just usually do well in this meta. Excuse me. Togepi, the one from Eggs, because it's cute. Oh, okay, level 50 Togepi. Oh, I got you. Fair enough, fair enough. I didn't even know. I don't know how high Togepi gets, but fair enough. Oh, we have a battle knife. Alright. Peter! Alright, let's do it. Oof. Okay, we could flip this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they have Ice Beam. Okay. Even with Ice Beam. Let's see if we can flip with Ice Beam. I mean, I don't expect Ice Beam in this meta, but unfortunately, it does help them in this scenario. But can we... I still think we take this. 2. I mean, even if I got a debuff, like, I'm still shielding the Ice Beam, right? Three, 4, 5... So yeah, we need to land obviously one more to KO it. I'm just gonna throw it away. 1. If they shield, I do make it to another one. So yeah, I mean that's why Shadow Flygon is just so good in this meta, and I do recommend the Shadow version of it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's how crazy Flygon is. We needed to obviously flip this. But we don't know what's in the back. Now we do. Overheat will KO the Scott. Well, we'll do a lot. Well, they are throwing an attack. It's gotta be Overheat. I mean, you gotta run Overheat in this meta, and yeah, you do. Alright. Alright. So this is good because we resist Wild Charge. Although it will still do a lot of damage. I don't think it's KOs from this range, right? Even though... I could have gotten away with Ominous Wind. This is not the greatest play to throw this. I could have gotten away with Ominous Wind. I misplayed that. I misplayed. If I threw Ominous Wind, it KOs. I make it to a move. So, alright, well played. Well played. Oh yeah, thank you for watching, Mr. Bug. I really appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, that was a misplay by my line. That was a throw there. GG's. But good game. I think they threw an alignment one time. Um, One of my favorite Pokemon in Gen 9, Tetsuki. Yeah, Tetsuki is a lot of fun. Alright, so yeah, definitely a mistake on my end because the ominous win would have been more than enough, and even if it wasn't, I would have been fine with K. Or what we could have done as well, thrown before they got off the wild charge, right, with Giratina, which we could have done. So we definitely misplayed that severely, but not a big deal. Didn't didn't matter though. Weezing is OP, really good. I guess we're fine if they don't have overheat, but I mean they're gonna have overheat in that meta, or in this meta makes sense. Yeah, but regardless, that's fine. Good game. GG's, that was hard on PS. You got it down to C and P at the end. Hey, GG's man. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I misplayed. I should have thrown the ominous wind with Giratina. Um, but regardless, it was very well played. Great game. If they had Sludge, I think you win. Christian says, "Yeah, I mean, it could have went. It could have went either way. We almost got it, but nonetheless, it was a great game. Yeah, I don't know why I threw the Shadow Ball because even if I did, or I should have thrown. What I should have done, I guess, was throw the Shadow Ball. Would have been close. Might have thrown the Shadow Ball before they get off the Wild Charge because they could have done that. But nonetheless, obviously, very well played. And take the loss. No, we didn't. We had ominous win. Although Dragon Pulse, I guess, kind of makes sense in this meta. Nah, I like ominous win. But yeah, definitely misplaced by me. But nonetheless, that's fine. Still a close game. Still a great one as well. All right, so we have a battle. Nice. So let's see if we can get a win here. Like the Lucario mask as well. This is bad, right? Two, three, four, 6, 7, 8. What do you throw here? I guess Drill Run? I mean, if you have Acid Spray, maybe. Alright, so I'm going to throw this and then switch out into Flygon. Yeah, Flygon is crazy. Shadow Flygon is really... Ooh, okay. Makes sense. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah, I'm not going to throw right away. So they threw Acid Spray, which is obviously a really good play because... As we know, Flygon can flip this, so obviously the Acid Spray makes sense. Alright, I threw on bad timing here, but I wanted to get this off. So they're committing to the farm down, but I do get off Scorching Sands. Alright, so they still take that. Oh, they don't throw. Wow. Alright, well that's good. I was hoping they'd blind through Hydro, which is kind of what I was expecting, as long as they're running Hydro. I didn't even know this thing was eligible. I mean, I made a meta guide on this meta, so I guess I did. But I wasn't paying too much attention to it. I think we're fine, though. I'm just going to throw it right away. And this will KO. Did we make another mistake? Did they make another drill run? I think they do. Oh, that doesn't KO. Okay. We again though, like I feel like okay, whatever. We could have played that more clean, but we'll take it. Good thing they did that with that energy. I agree. Yeah. All right, GG. Yeah. I mean, I guess with the Giratina, we should have overfarmed. The reason I threw right away is because I wasn't keeping track of the energy, so I wasn't sure how close they were to the next one. But I know I could have overfarmed a little bit more. But either way, we take it. GG's. Nice. So that will put us at 3,100 on the